up capital, you have the evidence to prove what happened up capital beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The government of Liberia is an interest. It's a party in this case.
Despite of the many challenges in Liberia, poor education, joblessness, and underdevelopment, their question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive, and destructive politics?
Let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Darius Dillon, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weah, I want to publicly apologize to President Weah. We did the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Baka, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K. OK and Princess Elisa Vante Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Then people come and play. I swear. How we the EPA with me then? Just sang our men and they get it right. My husband as edition is singing from Freepo. I was there to you know, it's on say we the mic and say na. We mo ta ko le ba. Ibo running behind.
It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the rest now stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't hold. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather came to rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. I so yama 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 yama. I will have drama 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 drama. I leave you all sama 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 sama. You wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You dance sassing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama.
Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. What a pleasant way to welcome all of you, the Liberian people and our foreign guests alike, to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. There are 2 minute things to talk about in the country. The newest rape has happened. The government of Liberia under Joe Yoman Bwaka is fast becoming a raping FC. You know what that means? A government of rapists. You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rest. The first allegation of rape was reported from the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Then it went to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And currently the Ministry of Agriculture just scored her own rape goal. So we got 3 goals scored by this government on rape victims. Rapes happening in the country. Rape cases, too many cases of rape going on in the country. From the Ministry of Internal Affairs to the Youth and Sports, and now the Ministry of Agriculture. The Agriculture Ministry issued a letter, indicating that the man is not an employee of the entity, but the man a contractor. Can you imagine? The man is not an employee of the entity, but the man a contractor. He's not working here, but he can do contract here. All we know, Agriculture Ministry has registered 1 rape case. We are still checking to see whether there will be one from the Ministry of Finance and all of the other ministries that are, out of the picture right now. What kind of government that is supposed to rescue the people, then they're deeply involved with rape? It doesn't make sense. But again, we'll continue with the conversation on the drug situation. The country of Liberia is heavily challenged. I'm told the government purchased over 15 pickups today to help the DEA fight drugs. Is it sufficient? Is it the right step in the right direction? We talk about it as well. More to that. Following the arrival of President George Weah to the country a couple of days ago, it has been reported through the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism that President Baka will be returning from the UN General Assembly as well. But we're not seeing changes. And so the men too going to have their own program to welcome the president from America. What's happening to the country? All of these plus other issues of national concern will constitute today's menu right here on the People's Conversation. Today is certainly the 29th date of September 2025 remains the year. The month ends tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow is our grand final. On tomorrow, the back to school bonanza will be ending. And so you stand a chance to win $100,000 on tomorrow. You stand a chance to win $25,000 on tomorrow. Now 5 of you stand a chance to win $10,000 on tomorrow. All of that will be happening on 87.9, your people's radio station. The more you play by dialing *255*1#, the better your chances are to win. So when you play today, you play enough sufficient time. You remember what I said? When you play enough sufficient, plenty times, there is a possibility that your number could pop up amongst those who will be selected for the 100,000 tomorrow. When you also play plenty times, sufficient time, many times, it is possible your number could surface for the $25,000. And of course, the $10,000 is also for grabs. The more you play, the better your chances are. This is a game of chance. Lucky Tiki, Lucky Shango. So when you're lucky, you stand a chance to walk away with one of those big prizes on tomorrow. And so keep it coming in for today. If you play, you stand a chance to win 5,000 LD while also qualifying for tomorrow's grand final. So on today, as we'll be doing politics, our job also is to be able to give you some money. This is the size of the program, like Austin Kawa will say. My name is Kai. Alexa is here. We take a break. When we come back, we bring you our sponsors. Then we jump deeply into the issues of the day right here on 87.9.
Hey, you keep the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people they're not like you.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-side justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
The Win Liberia Back to School Bonanza is here. Yes, it's the biggest back to school bonanza with Win Liberia. Now, here are the amazing prizes. Grand prize, 100,000 scholarship fund. Golden prize, 50,000 semester fund. Silver prize, 25,000 semi-semester fund. And 10,000 cash prizes as transportation fund. For just 50 LD or 25 cents USD, you can win for yourself these amazing prizes. The Win Liberia Back to School Bonanza runs from September 1 to September 30, 2025. To be a part, dial star 255 star 1 hash. Again, dial star 255 star 1 hash. The more you play, the higher your chances. It's the Win Liberia Back to School Bonanza on Freedom 87.9 FM.
That's why I second.
Okay, so welcome. Alexa, good afternoon. Welcome, my dear.
Thank you so much. I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. However, when you're joining us, we'd like to say welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9 FM. I think it is really, really amazing to have reached the 29th date of September 2025. And just yesterday, we were here saying Happy New Month to all of you. And today we're here again, just a day away from ending September. We'd like to say welcome. We have a lot to talk about today. And I think this is something I'm really passionate about as well. Oliver talked about it a little bit in his introduction, a couple of rape cases being perpetrated by. And maybe we're going to talk about that a little bit. Also, we have drug as a major issue in Liberia. So we're going to talk about a lot of different things at the end of the day. But just before we go to our discussion of the day, I would like to remind you, Orange Liberia has a lot for all of you, especially if you are a subscriber of Orange Liberia. Today, there is an international offer, and all you have to do is dial *250# and you have different options there to reach out to your family members out of Liberia, whether it is Africa's or Ghana, wherever it is. There are different options, and you're going to choose from the different options that are available. Also, there is an exclusive offer on the Max It app. So if you do not have the Max It app, make sure you download the Max It app. So go to Google Play Store if you have an Android, and if you have an Apple phone, you know exactly where to go, the Apple Store, and be able to download that. Also, Orange Liberia still has this back to school offer ongoing. So if you have your child, or if you are a person and you want to benefit from this, there are different smartphones on sale, and they're available at the different three locations Orange Liberia has: Concord Town, Acom 16 building on 16th Street, and also bypass. Get there and just be able to purchase some of these different phones to be able to just have a good time. Also, Orange still has Flatbox Router. So purchase that for $69, and you'll be able to enjoy internet at your office, your home, or school, wherever you want to enjoy that. It's up to you, but purchase that for $69, and to be able to activate data package, dial *777# and just enjoy these different packages on the Flatbox Router. So we have a lot to talk about, and I'd like to say welcome.
Okay, so basically, that is what it is, and there is a whole lot. Please go and find Eddie Jawolo's piece he wrote this morning on President Baka's $10 million project in Foya, Lofa County. The Ministry of Information, instead of addressing the situation, Daniel Sando was insulting, as usual. But we will have that conversation on the radio today. We're going to talk about it.
Okay.
When you criticize the former government of some of the things you thought were bad, when you come to power, you don't have to repeat it. You don't have to do similar things, or better still, go beyond exactly what you criticize. And so we're going to talk more about it. If you have the post there, we'll go to it very shortly.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, those of you who are playing the cash giveaway, tomorrow is the final day for the operation. So the better chances you have is to play as many times as you can. The more you play, the better your chances are. And it's just simple. When you dial *255*1#, you stand a chance to win. So while you are also playing for the grand final tomorrow, we should be giving you $100,000 or 25,000, better still, 10,000. You can also win for yourself 5,000 today. So in the next couple of minutes, we'll come back to this telephone to see if we can start batching out 5,000 ahead of the $100,000 bonanza, draw on tomorrow. So that's what it is. The more you play, the better your chances are. Keep it coming in. I see a lot of people coming gradually. So pretty soon we'll go to the box and see, and see who to select for the first 5K. Then we start to give a lot more. Hopefully we'll turn over to DJ Hero, who will continue giving you sufficient money. We gave a lot of money out during the course of the weekend, and I'm sure we're going to do so on today. So Eddie Jawolo is the head of NEMOD. And NEMOD is a non-governmental organization. They're into this whole NGO business. They're into governance. They're basically serving as watchdogs, and mentoring young political actors and those who want to get deeply involved in leadership. So the big man for NEMO, Eddie Jawolo, wrote a piece of letter to President Joe Baka. The letter in simple English was trying to say, Papi, the big compound where you paying in for ya. How you get the money? Where do you get the money from? Why you paying big compound where almost $10 million, will go to the building and you paying it in for ya? The people in for ya don't get food to eat. They don't get clothes to wear. You paying big building in for ya, $10 million. Papi, that's the thing where you promise the Liberian people. Now, all that thing put in the letter where letters are coming read. So please go ahead and read the communication.
Okay, so this was posted 8 hours ago on Facebook by Eddie Jawolo.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Good morning, my village people. A presidential villa with an estimated value exceeding US 10 million has been constructed in Foya District, Lofa County,
Correct.
the birthplace of President Joseph Yuma Boakai. The construction firm is Munson's Groups Incorporated, led by Joe Morba, a close associate of the president, with Edward Yamba serving as chief engineer.
Okay, so the man said Joe Morba is the one who is the one doing the construction.
Yeah.
And another Edward is the chief engineer. He's the one deciding, how what to put column and all the places where to put tire and steel. Go ahead.
Construction started on September 10, 2024.
My birthday eve last year. Go ahead.
The precise source of the financing remains unknown.
Up to now, the whole country, the whole world, they not know where the Papa took money from to be building the place. But the place is worth around $10 million. Go ahead, Alexa.
And the role of PPCC is similarly uncertain.
The PPCC under the governance structure of our country is the government office that is responsible when government won't back out. Government won't do this something, government won't pay money for something. PPCC got to look at it and say that true. You're gonna buy it from the company because the company correct. The company not for one company, the company not terrorist, group, the company not fake, the company not BM. The PPCC so to make sure when government ready to buy something, that thing government won't buy or government won't spend money on, it should be clear, it should be legitimate. But the bidding where President Baka bidding for ya that worth over $10 million, according to Mr. Eddie Jawolo, a renowned civil society actor in our country, he said PPCC said not even know where play the whole building when it started from. Go ahead.
Now, state security guards the location of the presidential villa construction.
The building when I finish here, it gave ERU men with BB gun, grenade, all type of weapon info you protecting it. The building not finished, nobody living there. But because of $10 million, more than 10 million properties, it got plenty of BB armed men on it. Government police people, government NSA people, government different people then protecting it. The only people will not see that at AFL. Go ahead.
A factory that will create jobs and economic benefits for the residents of Lofa County could be built for $10 million.
Eddie Jawolo say instead of you buying BB horses, papi, in your hometown Foya, by spending $10 million, why don't you take that $10 million? Same Foya district is an agricultural hub. You're playing palm, and you start facing, oil palm. Carry to America, it will create job for the people there. Instead of you being big horse, plenty of BB horses in the fence for yourself. Info ya that Eddie Jawolo question down there.
What rationale exists?
What kind of sense inside that
you spending over $10 million to a presidential villa when the residents of that district are deprived of fundamental public services and economic prospects?
The people in Foya not even got good school. What sense is it that you paying one big presidential villa in Foya over $10 million when in fact people still going to the creek in Foya to draw drinking water? Go ahead.
Basically, that's all. And at the end of the day, he tagged, different international partners and all that, And he also asked local voices to verify this information.
There was something about this, our whole computer when we come into work, that can make me vex. Stanton Witherspoon did a video where he exposed this issue of President Baka building big house in Foya, big property in Foya for himself. And he said a presidential, villa. Big property for himself in Foya. Stanton raised it. Let me check my phone.
And that was several weeks ago.
Plenty of time. Let me check my phone. Let me check my phone and see what I can find.
But then they had just started.
Oh, yeah.
And people were denied from filming, just that environment.
I say, let me find my phone and see. I don't know if somebody has that video. If somebody get that video, let them send it to me. If somebody got it, let them send it to me.
And the person who managed to have filmed the entire space did not even get a clearer view of everything because they were stopped.
That's right. Stanton dealt with President Baka for that same property business. I'm hoping let's say you want to check for it. Why you're checking, while we try to see if somebody can give it to us, we'll start a conversation. Look, the government is trying to play smart on our people, and this is sad. This is very, very sad. I have said this repeatedly, And I'll say it again. Okay. I mean, I'm coming. Is it the okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
send it to me. Then I will send it. I'll send it to our computer. Then we play it. The government is saying that government project, President Baga personal problem. I mean project. Good. As beautiful as that lie is sounding, but it is good. That sweet lie. Government projects are projects that can pass through budgetary appropriation and subsequent allocation. Which government spending entity is responsible for that project? Was that project captured in the 2024 budget? Eddie Jaulo is also asking, did the project go through PBCC? What's the cost of the project? Who are the owners of the project? Is it a project that will be owned by inter-ministerial or agency, endeavor? Which entity is going to be in charge of it? Who name on the D for that project info here? Who name on it? Whose name on the D for that project info here? Why is the government treating the project like country society? Why you not inside, you not know? The government supposed to be open. The government supposed to be open in her dealings. When the government start to operate like they are bukume or society people, then an issue of credibility is at stake. And that is the reason why we are concerned about the status of that project. Look, those of you who got internet phone, when you see it, you're not even believe it. Over 10 BB horses in the fence. Hell of a horses waiting for you. Hell of a horses. And Daniel Sanders then say, the government people say that the presidential palace, they're building it because it will help the Mana River Union. When was that decision reached?
That was not publicized.
When was the decision reached? When was that decision reached? Their own man, Stanton Witherspoon, who supported this government, is on record of raising this issue. He raised this issue
several weeks ago.
Couple of weeks ago, he raised this issue. Listen to him.
They are stealing and they want to stay in power. We'll smoke them out again. Because these are the things the people begin to catalog. That President Baga continue in the mess. If President Baga continue this, the people of Liberia will remove him. They will. He can even put Jeremiah Cohen up. They'll remove Jeremiah Cohen. Let me say this to all of you. I want you to check. Okay, when we received the information, I decided to send people there myself, that are Richardson. We sent people, they couldn't allow some, but thank God, our sources, we got the information. Because you cannot do anything around that place. It's fenced in. I couldn't not just to have the outside that Rich is saying. So I was waiting that we have people inside that we can see what's going on. The project in Broadville, likewise, we will bring the video on that today. But I want to say this is concerning. I've been on the phone back and forth with some members of the government. They said, well, Stanton, the single source, the project, single source of project, where? Where? Yeah. Did they have no information about where the money coming from? How much the total amount? This project, Sylvester Grisby drove to Foya, and there was a big commotion about this project. I was saying here, the money spent. Let me say, and let that even say that and think. I don't know what it is. That's what I say. You know what? They all members in Salou and in Liberia, and they can go to Foya and have the meeting to stay and discuss issues. Are you kidding me? You see, the single source project, they have the project. You're hiding everything. But then a single solution to the reality of the president. Then you be my guest. There will always be problems. People can go up and come down and try to defend the government. For me, to God be the glory, I will be center. When the government knows that which is right, we'll celebrate the government. When the government go contrary to the rule of law and bring about corruption and stealing and other things that will destroy our country, we should stand up. And what we are saying today, look for tomorrow we'll start sharing some document with you. Charlie Pierre got to speak. This thing got to be addressed. We haven't touched Broadway yet. We're getting for you. It will take us 2 days to go to Broadway. Drove to Foya, and there was a big commotion about this project. I will save that for later. The money that they have spent. Let me play the video. And let everybody sit down and think. I don't know whether it's the president saying, you know what, the AOU members in Salon, in Guinea, and in Liberia, and they can go to Foya and have a meeting, have a place to stay, and discuss AOU issues. Are you kidding me? You see? The civil social project, they're hiding the project, they're hiding everything. I guess. There will always be problems. People can go up and down and try to defend the government. For me, to God be the glory, I will be center. When the government does that which is right, we'll celebrate the government. When the government goes contrary to the rule of law and bring about corruption and stealing, other things that will destroy our country, we should stand up. And what we are saying today, look for tomorrow, we'll start sharing some document with you. Charlie Pierre got to speak. This thing got to be. We haven't touched Broadway yet. We're getting for you. It will take us 2 days to go to Broadway. Where? Did they have no information and from where did it come from? How much the total amount? This project, Sylvester Grayson drove to Florida, and there was a big promotion of this project. I will save that for later. The money that they have spent. Let me play the video. And let everybody sit down and think. I don't know whether it's the president saying, you know what, all you members in Salon, in Guinea, and in Liberia, that is a good year and have the meeting to stay and discuss AOU issues. Are you kidding me? You see? The civil social project, they're hiding the project. You're hiding everything. But then the civil social to the rest of the president, then you be my guest. There will always be problems. People can go up and come down and try to defend the government. For me, to God be the glory, I will be center. When the government does that which is right, we'll celebrate the government. When the government goes contrary to the rule of law and bring about corruption and stealing and other things that will destroy our country, we should stand up. And what we are saying today, look for tomorrow, we'll start sharing some document with you. Charlie Pierre got to speak. This thing got to be. We haven't touched Broadway yet. We're getting for you.
Alexa, you heard Stanton. We run to the. So they are building big building for the president, big compound for the president. We are over $10 million. What's what the factory, the building it? Yeah, so infinite with that one. In Morovia, in Foya, they are building for the president. In Morovia, they're ripping 14-year-old children. This is the rescue administration we have. So let's go talk about the property they are building where parents are hungry, jobless, no school fee for the children. They're going through rent issue in Morovia, all across the country. President Baga paid $10 million property in Foya. Stanton, who brought in the power, I voted paying. So we don't cost Stanton because y'all can be hungry and costing defending the government. Now you're hungry and costing defending the government. So you won't cost them a cost Stanton because he have to be on the power. He himself disappointed. He himself the kind of stealing what happening. He say he ain't here before. That's why he will not join you to support stealing. So you won't cost when you're hungry there. You can cost another issue. stand on do? Because I involved with everything. Oh, you want cause any because he may expose you the money? Well, let's hear you. Based on what you have to say on the way. We're in on the issue, we'll go to the rape issue.
Okay, so this I don't know if we made this video the first time, did we? The first time it actually raised as an issue. So this was several weeks ago. Several weeks ago. And at that time a lot of people were saying people are not allowed, to go in there to film what's happening, the construction processes and all that. But Stanton managed to have got that video and he played that on his midnight show, discussed it and all that, but people did not pay more attention. I think it was just a few number of people who probably they were a bit interested, and it just went for a few days, and that was that. And now we're back in 2025 September. This morning, Eddie Jaw took to his Facebook page and he wrote about it. And I think based on the fact that he wrote about it, people got reminded again that, oh yeah, remember this, talk about it. And for me, I'm concerned about Oliver. Why is this a secret project? If this project is basically for, the minor river union, or if this project is basically for African leaders in the sub-region to gather together at a point in time, just convene meetings, conferences, and talk about, the different issues that are affecting our region, it should not be secret. No, I think this government should be proud to host that project because you're discussing, Liberia has been seen as that space where we can have this investment. So, if the fact that the government has been hiding this since last September, we are yet to get detailed information publicly.
Why didn't they
about it? Because
publicly?
we the only time we got to know about this was when Standard talked about it, and other people,
was when the leak audio came. I mean, the
Exactly.
leak video came out.
and other people were talking about it, but people did not actually believe it.
Oh, yeah?
So this project is a proud project. If this project is something that's really positive, you are not, taking money from elsewhere to single-handedly source that entire construction. You should have informed the public. You should have broken ground for it as you do other projects across Liberia,
Okay.
where the media is present. You have different international partners, or maybe people from the different Mano River, countries to be there, break ground, and it becomes serious news. Everybody talks about it. But the fact that this project has been in a particular box, and the government of Liberia, this government that loves exhibition so much, this government that loves showcasing their achievements, showcasing some of the things that they are doing, whether theirs started under their administration or not. For a government to be quiet on such a project, Oliver, I think there are a couple of questions to be asked. And it is really concerning because Mr. Boakai should be very clear with the Liberian people. Mr. Boakai should be straight to the point and be able to tell Liberians, hey, this project is this, and that. When we started this project, this project was sponsored. But in the first place, we don't know anything about the project. When did it start? Of course, we got information. It started last year, September 2024. So basically, it has been 1 year. And see how far it has come. Just see how far it has come. So I don't know why it is the way it is, but there are people in Liberia. They're set up in this country. The ordinary people from Lofa County, Korea District, they are struggling. And if you cannot provide information that clearly discusses or explains that project, it means you're milking Liberians off the national covers, and you're using what you're not supposed to use for personal projects. Because if the government of Liberia cannot strictly tell us this project is about this, if they cannot provide any document backing, the construction of that project, it says a lot about different questions and these different concerns. They don't talk about that. That's the whole mansion, presidential mansion. And you have the contract awarded to a person who is closely associated with the president of the Republic of Nigeria. That's exactly what Sept is. PPCC, they don't know anything about it. They don't know anything about it. I'm sure there was no bidding process where people go there and pitch their different ideas where, the contract is awarded to a particular company. I'm not sure that happened because it is clear as to whether PPCC is involved, as to whether PPCC was aware of that, of that project before it started, and at about this point. So it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If you are saying to Liberians, you're here to rescue the people of Liberia from Foya, Lofa County to Bon County, and then all of the different counties we have in Liberia. But then just a particular project, a single project in Foya. You can't tell the Liberian people what's happening with that thing, how far you come, what you have to get $10 million from, because that is the estimated amount being used on that presidential villa. $10 million United States dollars. If you cannot tell Liberians, you have the Ministry of Information. They're there propagating, the messages or the good works of the government and all that. As loud as your ministers are, whenever they have a press briefing, as loud as they are, they're yet to mention a single line about that. In the past, no. Today, one of your assistant ministers or deputy minister, I don't know what his position, but it should be around there. I'm sure he just talked about it because it was raised, because someone brought it up. So if it was not talked about this morning, we're not going to hear anything from any of your ministers. MICAD has had different press briefings. They have never informed Liberians about that project. They've never. So as loud as they are, they were unable in the past few months or past few weeks to tell Liberians, oh, we have a project in Foya District, Lofa County, and this is the status of the project, and this and that. They did not say anything. Nothing at all. But today, you had one of them actually replying or saying something about it, because Eddie Jawolo said something about it as well. So if Liberians were not to be reminded that you have an ongoing construction in Foya District estimated at 10 million United States dollars, Daniel Sando was not going to talk about it. He was not going to comment on it.
Why didn't the government?
So why have we not?
That's a simple thing.
Why have we not
if this is
heard anything officially from this government? When you were trying to pull a cell phone booth around, police booth, we saw how it was.
Oh yeah. The president went. So
Yeah.
here's the thing, and that's why the government should not make us think that we are stupid.
We're
people.
not stupid. Nobody's stupid.
The Liberian people are not fools.
Like nobody.
When President Bwaka and Gregory Como went to install the police charging booths around the town, they took Omen Joe Bwaka under the sun.
They went there.
Boulevard Junction and they cut ribbons to the small charging booths.
That was a big thing.
So as little as charging booths, you were able to take the president to cut ribbon.
Exactly.
So you are building compound for Mana River Union.
When you went to what's that Bapolu when Mo Ali did that water thing?
Yeah, the pump. The pump,
right?
You carry the president with the Bapolu to go cut ribbon for
the president went there
to go cut ribbon for hand pump.
Exactly.
Right? So if you said, if according to your own statement, if you're saying to us that the project in Foya is a Mana River Union project,
why are you hiding it?
Why didn't you take the president to break ground?
Like secret thing, yeah.
Why didn't you take the president to break ground? Why did you have to wait for Stanton to expose the video
before? They didn't even talk about it.
You didn't even talk about it. In fact, even though Stanton exposed the video, but you did not even say anything about it. You kept mute. And that, at that level, it was at the foundation level.
Yeah.
Right now, they have completed it around 60%. They are still operating on it. And up to now, the government doesn't even have one simple statement regarding the project. The other minister, oh, it's a government project. Other minister, no, the ECOWAS funded it. Why are you guys doing it? You are building house over
Uncoordinated,
$10 million. You are spending on such a big project for the president. That he president property you're building. If this was a national project, I doubt it.
I beg you,
The government are hustling for project.
exactly.
The government are hungry for project that you will be building project for the country, and you would not carry down the Georgia project. You are still in it. Project Georgia started. Project the former administration started. You go to dedicate a project without acknowledging. That's how hungry you are for projects.
And imagine this presidential villa.
Then imagine something that you are building,
a very huge project.
Something that you are building from the ground to the top. If it was government project, come on, you wouldn't have kept that thing secret.
So what are you guys?
We're not foolish people here.
Telling us.
The people in the country ain't foolish. We are not foolish people. You won't pay $10 million property for the paper info here. That's your business. You came to rescue the country. If the rescue the country will involve stealing from the country and building mansions for President Baka, the higher you run the country, you're running it out. But you're not allowed to us say y'all go build a main house. When we catch you, then you say for the country. Oh, if for the country and you're building it in secret, we start doing project in the country secret now. Every project government want to do, government will break ground. The first thing the government will do, the government will have one sample. That sample will have all of the indicators. When President we wanted to do the 40 military hospital, after breaking ground, what did they do? They placed the whole billboard there and the whole projection of what the facility will look like. How many months? What's the duration of the construction? All the information will be placed there. Which entity implementing the project? What are the layers? What are the day one? What are the other one? All of the information will be available. Why we are not seeing it? More to that, this is the only project since they've been building project across the country where police people mine. Where they get police people get gun, they get grenade, they get zanga, they go and everything. That's the only project why they're doing it. Oh, but Alexa, President, we are building the VIP terminal to the airport. Only the construction workers and their private security people were there protecting it. Just to make sure people steal cement. Right? When they were building the PHP park, did you see policemen with gun and grenade? With long Buffett rifle, G&G magazine, you saw those to PHP park. Did you see police holding gun and grenade all in the bag to Invincible Park? The hospital they built in how to call the place, Alexa, in Bapolu. Did you see that happening? Even when President Johnson said leave, Ellen Johnson started to renovate the Ministry of Health. When Mayor Jones, okay, good, we'll finish catching in a minute. When Mayor Jones was building the Central Bank of Liberia, when you were trying to renovate the Central Bank right here on Ashburn Street, Dr. Mayor Jones under President Salih, they play well be keeping money when you are renovating it. We didn't see police people to that place. When Central Bank moved their money there first, before we saw police people protecting it. So how come the other government project, it got police people protecting it, but the government did not break ground for it? Government didn't break ground, but a government project. Huh? Oh, we looking fully to y'all? The government ain't break ground, but that's a government project. Government ain't do any proposal or any proposed plan how the project will look like. There was nothing on social media. The government are less social media like that. The government, when a President Baka shine a shoe, they will post it. He talk on telephone call with Elon Musk, they will post it. He go to America, he go sew a clothes, they will post it. The government are left Facebook like that. And the government paying government villa info ya, and they not post it on Facebook. They don't do any publicity about it. They didn't do any declaration. And somebody want me to believe in my own mind that we are so foolish in the country that anything the men do, they can't say we agree. No, thanks to Eddie Jaulo for exposing it. Thanks to Eddie for exposing it. We raise these issues, but sometimes when it comes from us, a freedom event, this and that. And that's why the country was poor. Because when we criticize, we're not criticizing because we hate the system. We criticize because we want the right thing to be done. Today, look at what they're doing. Willfully breaking the laws of the country. You hear me? Willfully breaking the laws of the country. The five guys said the Minister of Internal Affairs wanted to rape her. The guy had a video, and last time you saw the video, the guy cried in the place, laying there, shameful man. If he wearing your clothes now, Papa, you might have said to a job, nobody touch you. The other hello man, the minister of even sport, took the 14-year-old guy, his own security, the ministry of security, deputy security commander daughter, rape the people cheering. The case came up. Gary come and say you want DNA before you arrest. Generally, the law, the rape law in the country, generally, that he make it, that he can decide when to amend the law. So Gary come and police director, then he's a joint legislative committee chairperson on laws of amendment. So he can infuse anything in there at any time. So Gary come can be changing the law and be implementing the law at the same time. Why are we discussing now another rape issue from Ministry of how to call the place? Youth and Sport. Ministry of Agriculture again. The other man go rape another 14-year-old girl. We raise the issue. They say the men are working here, but in that contractor. And that's how you can read out other letter from Agriculture Ministry. What kind of thing this? That the thing you're boasting on Facebook said that responsible government there? Is that how a responsible government can behave? Huh? No, let politics aside. That responsible government behavior, yeah? They behavior, that responsible government behavior. That you say you paying government project info, yeah, but you're not break ground. All the newspaper in the country, all the radio station in the country, you didn't care no media man. When you fence the area quietly and you post security board there. Somebody making their own telephone call and say, hey, man, can you open your phone, page your error? If you buy around that building, you got phone me or anything, man, you can't open your phone, page your error. That government telling you, men with long gun or big gun, that why in the hand, they open it, check it, okay, you pass. They play, don't be passing and be showing your phone anyway. Yeah. Government project, then they say citizen will not take picture. Government project, what when they're doing, when President we are obeying PSP park, let's say, people could go to the park when the machine doing the other one, they be doing that. And they got JMV song. Why can be showing project? Oh, why he go show that other project in Foya? Because they want him not to go there. He left from here, went all over the country. They want him not to go there. The point is, you will not lie to other people because all the people ain't foolish. There will be some foolish people who will choose to follow the green ideology, not because we're wearing green today. There will be people who will choose to follow the green ideology and just think the country is United Party country. So when it is wrong, they don't care. But there are people who are sound. And that's why I keep telling the politicians in this country. President Baga did not get elected by voters from Unity Party alone. There were some Liberians, and there are still some Liberians who said, look, President Baga, they blaming CDC for drugs. They said they will promise to clean drugs from the system. Let's vote for them. They blaming CDC government for hardship. They said they'll make the country, when you're selling, your market will go fast. Let's vote for them. There are independent people who made that decision to bring you guys to power. So you are not a UP government. When people criticize you, you must stand and listen. You must understand that the country is not your personal property. That government property you go pay and you're not accountable to us. The property is not for President Baka granted. So why are you paying it in secret? Why you guys did not get the PPCC involved? Is the rubber stamp legislature aware of this project? I say rubber stamp because the speaker said he's a regime speaker. So he's a rubber stamp speaker. The legislature has become a rubber stamp institution. No accurate, efficient check and balances. The executive will get whatever they want. Stamp, you sign, then they go to print it. They print the stamp, they fix it. Anytime you want sign it, you just put it in the ink, bap. You put it in the ink, bap. You don't got to take pen and paper to manually sign. That's what you have at the legislature. They don't even know about it. They don't even know about that project. $10 million. Do you know what $10 million can do in this country? The first trip President we went for to France. That's what the French government gave him. $10 million. That money came to the country. Part of that money went to us training 2,000 doctors. It went to different places, different initiatives. You took $10 million. You go pay one private compound. One private compound. You go pay one private compound. And people asking you're funny all type of fidija story, no good explanation. Oh, the one that EU that MRU funding no. Manuel, you funding it. What a document? What Manuel you sign to say that they don't want funding the project? No document. Oh, which entity? Which budget line? Show all the source of the project. You sourcing it from where? Did you go through PPCC? You said no, that single source. That kind of project you can do single sourcing. I mean, sometimes that because of people like you, people ain't want to vote in the country again because you guys are so terrible in your actions, in your attitude. You're so terrible. Imagine the kind of innocent Liberians and respectable Liberians who voted for you thinking that you would have done it better. Look at how you're making people shame. I'm talking about those of you who United Partisans who can support wrong anyway looking. I'm talking about some people who voted for President Baka. Those some people, they are disappointed. Some of them riding the cars. And you know why, Alexa? Most of the independent people who ain't get party, most of them are educated. They are financially stable. They got their business running. They got their schools. And, you know, they got their investment. They don't care who in government. No, for those people, that segment of the society, they don't care who in power, whether they're blue in power or green power. No, they don't care. What they care about, yes, what they care about is the right thing to be done. A good portion of that number went to election in 2023 and voted for President Baka because the campaigners at the time, the Joe Baka campaigners, presented too many cases to them. Oh, you know, they're going to COVID-19 rape issue were on the increase. President, we ain't doing nothing about it. They say, okay, these people then saying something serious. They say, President, we ain't doing nothing about rape. And when they come to power to do something about rape, and let's have that independent group, they went to say, let's try Unity Party. You're making the people shame right now. You know why you're making a shame? Because at least on the job we are, the private citizen or raping, and let's have the tyranny, and you're blaming job we are for one papa who go rape his own daughter in a room. You're blaming job we are for it, right? And the people listen to you and they voted for you on it. But guess what? You come to power now. And now the private citizen voting, raping one another. That government official now raping the poor people cheering. The leg guy who they raped to the minister even spoke, that security man child. The other leg guy who they raped to minister of agriculture, that another poor lady child.
In fact, she's an orphan.
You understand it?
And she's an orphan girl.
You see it? Unless I got to get the details.
Of a lady who lives Vartown.
I come and find means to play some of the audio regarding that lady. At least on the job we are, it was an issue that involved, you know, one man got drunk or he waste can't he grab small child and go do raping business. He said, oh, people raping, why President we are into do? President we are did all of what he could. There are people who listen to you and say, okay, apparently what President we are is doing is not enough. Let give people a chance to go and enter power. Perhaps they will change the situation around. You come to power now, instead of you putting people who raping people tearing in jail, that you're self raping. And as you're raping, the higher police director protecting you. So Greg said, rape, before I arrest you, we will get DNA. So when I get that DNA, you're not going to jail. That's what Greg said. That Greg law. There is a rape law, there is Gregor common law. So there is a rape law and there is Gregor common law. So once you are a government official, you can rape. When you rape, before we jail you, we must see DNA. Ordinary citizen, when you rape, we even want to know how your name can spell, what are your name at ABC. You will be in jail and we'll be checking for your name. When you ordinary citizen, you will be in jail and we'll be checking for your name. That means we in jail, where your name? It's not calling your name, your families are writing it. But when you government official, you can't say, well, man, let's go to Jamale or this other place, let's go do DNA to make sure what are you. Come on, that's not justice. You are disappointing these independent people. No, your partisan party will be happy because party people, any food in that they can support it. Some of them. There are some United Partisans who are also disappointed in the things you're doing. But on the general scale, you are disappointing the independent people who voted for you because these are terrible things that they did not expect that you would have done. You come to power and you just messing everything around. That government project, but government not break ground. ELBC where can be talking that whole day for going to say in passing around looking for a government project. ELBC not talking nothing about the project. You mean the government will let camera, the police director on TikTok.
Content creators.
President Baka on Facebook. Yesterday in which Mo Ali birthday. Happy birthday. President Baka in office. So President Baka is building presidential party. He posted as he mentioned exactly mentioned. And let's say you know some of the story exactly mentioned can post. President Baka with this money, you know, a pie around the executive mansion flower garden. They will post it. President Baka with this money, Shanghai shoe. They will post it. President Baka with this money, me with the Kisi Choir Association. They will post it. Everything President Baka, you'll post it. Then hello, what 10 million project? You're not post it. There is no government entity, there is no government information missionary that was able to post any single information about that project in FOIA.
Why?
Why? If it is a government project, why didn't you post about it? Why didn't you report it? Why didn't you talk about it?
And the fact that you're yet to explain the source of income or the source of where exactly that 10 billion is coming from, the fact that you have kept quiet, you have not told us who is sourcing that project. Suspicions are here, and we are going to ask you over and over again to come to us, the public, and tell us exactly why have you hidden documents? Because I know so you told me people will bring document, but since this was talked about, I'm yet to see any document.
Ordinary phone call with Elon.
Yet.
Ordinary phone call with Elon Musk. Phone call when I get no cement or black.
We saw the video on the
they were doing phone call
and
they
shared. I think that was shared on the executive national.
Yeah, forcing himself to live on the live video call with Elon Musk in less than 2. The whole country, everybody running with it. President have meeting with
shared.
Yeah, all of them.
Different ministers.
All the buccaneers and the tabula rasa. They share all of those stuff.
When Joseph Boakai was commended for speaking beautiful English,
but go to executive mansion.
That was also headline.
You don't take my voice. You don't take our words for it. You yourself go to e-mansion website and go see some of the story right there. President Baga with their money shake the flower here in the mansion. Yeah. If you know, President Baga with their money, look at 2 beautiful Lexus vehicles. President Baga with this money, call a Baba to shine a Sabu. So other kind of funny stories on e-mansion. Then you go build $10 million property in Lofa, and you didn't talk about it. You didn't let us know, and you want us to believe that it is a government project. Man, how do you guys think we are in this country? You think everybody get foolish? You think the people in the country are so gullible that you will do your clandestine BM attitude, your BM operation? And in the end, you can't lie and pretend and make it appear like we do not know what you're doing. You guys are stealing. You're stealing in the midst of poverty. You are stealing in the midst of destitution. You're stealing in the midst of hardship. The people are going through hell. The people ain't got school fees. And that's how the people told me 2 weeks from now, the schools will start asking for the completion of tuition because they have allowed some of the children to just pay registration fee and enter class.
Just to manage for now.
Just to manage so that the kids will not stay home for a long time. The people in already kind of situation, you took $10 million, not $1 million, not $2 million. You took $10 million and went to 4 years to go build property for the president. Then you can't lie, you say that government project.
Okay, so let's agree. Let's agree.
For the sake of the argument, I agree.
Let's agree. There are different people now on the social media. If you're on Facebook, because that's basically the app that a lot of people use in
that's our popular app.
Yeah. So if you're on Facebook, you have a lot of people who are saying different things. There are different pieces of information. There's this person saying, oh, it is an ECOWAS project. There's another person saying it is, the Mountain River, and someone saying it's the government's project. So we have different views across. So let's agree this is ECOWAS.
Mm-hmm.
ECOWAS is sourcing this.
Why
I know for a fact you will inform Liberians that we have this big project from the economic community of West African states, or maybe Mountain River Union is sourcing this. That would be a boost for Liberia.
Alexa,
or if the government is sourcing this project, if this is a government's project,
if the government is funding,
you will break ground for it. Joseph Boakai will go there.
In fact, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Picture and then you will take a video and you will recall it.
Alexa, they will not even break ground.
The news will be flying.
The groundbreaking ceremony will be slated for a particular date. Then ahead of that time, they'll be talking.
Like what happened with the yellow machines.
And by the time they see, by the time they get small little thing that they know will make news, they will be way ahead. Responsible government.
Yeah, it's gonna
responsible government. Manuel, you don't trust us. That's why.
No. That's why they can say big news coming.
Yeah, big news coming.
Good news coming.
Good news coming. They won't worry sedition again.
Exactly.
It worry sedition again. That's what I can be doing.
That's what.
So you were dedicating police boot, charging boot.
It was not easy.
You boasted about AI or worry sedition. You posted that one.
So then I brief our own country.
Then building what you say, all the leaders from Guinea, Sierra Leone,
so you know what that
will be living in.
That is a serious news.
And you didn't do post about it. You didn't.
That's serious news.
When you think we're foolish in the country?
Because that would be
No,
okay
let us you.
for Liberia.
You think we're foolish in the country?
100%.
You just feel with junkie? You think we Johnny in the country?
I gotta wear that shirt.
No, we gotta do. They sure gotta be doing colloquy sometimes. You just feel with Johnny? I mean, you stop the thing. Look, let me say something. So the reason why the people been stealing from the country and the ordinary people can know because we can be talking, stealing things in BB book. How we can be doing it? Oh yeah, there was an investment. They did not follow the procedure. All that thing that the ordinary people knows that people stealing. Man, the man took $10 million American people money and carried the loaf kind of big property for the president and they hire from you.
Nobody don't know how it started.
Oh man, you're in the market business. How people don't get money to buy from you to buy your fish because the government taking money where people will be enjoying, people will be investing. They take it to go be a big property for President Baka in Lofa. Stand on cash them, all cash them. I think they're hauling. They can't tell us it. A government project. Government project, I can see breaking ground.
Is it a government funded project? And the question on how
even
for you to answer.
And that's how before President Weah could leave power, the Southeast Road between Tapeta to Toaston up to Zweju, the government of Liberia did a biodiversity, survey on that route and submitted it to the World Bank for possible, approval for funds to do the road. The CDC government did all of that. That thing wasn't submitted ever since. The government just told us today that it was approved. That biodiversity, survey that was conducted under the CDC administration that was submitted to World Bank. Today, the party people told us, World Bank say, okay, we'll find the money now to put it there so the work will start very soon. And they posted it, and the foreign people come in sponsor that project, right? So if ECOWAP, if Manuel Union provided the money, why didn't you do the same post today? They posted today about the biodiversity, survey. They posted today about it.
For
so you stop it. They're playing too fully again.
For people who like the spotlight.
Oh yeah.
It is unbelievable to have a huge project as the one in Foya to not be publicized.
Amen.
It is more like you have a young girl who always showcases what she has. If she's going to get a new phone,
she buys more phone, she can post it on Facebook.
On social media.
What you got on boss? You will tear the cartoon on Facebook but put a CSS out. She don't want to buy the phone.
If she got a new pair of slingers,
she's
going to unbox it as well.
Yeah.
So everything she does, she shows that on Facebook. Like that young girl, so is the government of Liberia.
Then she go buy a horse now. So let put it on horse. Then she go buy one big horse and sink up. Then she not put it on Facebook. What kind of sense is that?
So
it doesn't.
So let's go back a little bit, Oliver. I will still say the whole is I will practice when the whole project Benin. The way they not show it to Liberian people, nah.
It means something stitched in it. Something behind it.
All I get to say, Sonny behind it.
The fact that
because the
horse,
the buses, the buses that they talked about.
The Ghana people buses, what they want to steal for with the Ghanaian journal.
One of the buses came, they did photos, videos, and all that.
In fact, they took the buses to Executive Mansion ground.
Thank God.
That place where boss not supposed to go.
To tell you how they like to showcase these things.
They took the buses and carried the list of Esther Grace Bay. They brought everybody outside Mamaka Bay. They took picture, photo shoot. They designed it, then they posted it. In the net, they carried it past the buses. Look at
the buses were taken back because they got raided. They carried the Ghanaian guy.
Yeah, remember, Ayalolo buses. The Liberian government thief our Ayalolo buses. The man exposed them.
So imagine just buses.
The truth is, these guys built that property for President Bouaka.
So Sonny Biani
as his retirement. Look, the truth of the matter is, somebody said, look, they were building the place. After the presidency, the papa won't go relax. He won't be in Moria because the noise will be here. Oh no, the noise will be in Moria after the presidency. So he won't go sit down for ya, or all the BB horse here and be sitting down there. I mean, pantry and all around there. People tap a fresh pan one. We bring it in the morning.
That's a very cool,
retirement package.
Cool environment.
That the papa retirement thing they were doing. Where all old friend there, some of those horses there, some old friend will be living in some, where in the morning that they will sit down to be lecturing way back time. The time they were in for Rabbi, attending school in Sierra Leone. All that other story they will be bringing. That's the essence. When a TikTok then they say that presidential visa, okay, presidential visa, then you pay in secret.
Why didn't you inform Liberians?
Let the government show us one program, one picture where they were dedicating, doing groundbreaking.
Mekat, I'll go back to Mekat.
Show us one.
Mekat is always talking about things that are happening.
Eba.
Have they included
Eba.
a single line of that project?
How would they
in
do
any
so?
of the press briefings?
How,
I'm not
how,
sure.
how would they do so?
Because I stand to be corrected.
How would they do so?
If you are out there and you have any clip, you have any video or audio from the Ministry of Information, their regular press briefing.
Oh yeah.
If you have any video where they talked about the project in Foya, just send that to us. If you have any video,
what you want somebody to say? The government do nothing.
No, maybe they will say no. They did making it seem that kind of way.
They did nothing. Don't let a man go edit one of their old posts.
It would not be surprised.
Oh no,
Facebook has. Don't worry. You have edit history. Don't worry about that.
There's a whole way we can even investigate. But the truth of the matter is, they're not able to catch Joe Baga and push away and hand the background.
I know AI can do it
because the project already AI. So you see it. So at the end of the, so my people, look. Let's say this to you and let it be clear. The government mess up on the one. There is no way you can hide it.
So your applicant tell us
just the same way you mess up on the drug on the rape issue. I mean, look at why.
And we're going to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Because
former Representative Gray is one of those who elevated this FOIA project situation
because it became a secret.
2 minutes will be sufficient for you to let us know what you know about it. You are on the show with Stanton, so. What is the situation with the project now? Especially that Eddie Jaulo has reminded Liberian. But Representative Gray, you are on the line. Welcome.
Alexa, how are you?
Hello, General. I'm okay. Hope you're
doing my man. Okay, you are one of with you already.
I know.
What's up, my brother?
We're good.
Yeah. Okay. You remember vividly when we received the information from that place. We received not just video evidence or pictorial evidence. Mm-hmm. And then I personally did receive it along with a second party that I will not call the person name. So we put it on our page and then we share with Spoon. Okay, and then they send their own people to do some verification. Actually, before that project, they put something in context. There was a groundbreaking ceremony far from that particular area. There was a groundbreaking ceremony by Mano Union and the government of Liberia for a regional college. Not at the same place.
Okay.
In fact, it was announced on a local radio station.
Okay. Regional college.
It shows that individuals in government are not even informed that there was a separate groundbreaking ceremony for a regional college. In fact, I was just listening to OKFM. The journalists in FOIA also confirmed that there was a groundbreaking and a ceremony for a regional college, not at the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And the regional college has gone nowhere. No news about it. But this project, let me tell you about this project. We've been on this thing for a very long time, trying to get the information in. And any picture you want, I can get it for you from that project. You see your video flowing on Facebook about that project. Because it's so protected, the EPS, the other private security people, they protect that area a lot. Anybody who go in, they stop you from getting phone in. In fact, you don't go in. Even officials don't just go into that place.
But a government project.
Let me say this to you. The government has been struggling. The first position of the government is say, it was a presidential project. Then I see Daniel Sano coming on again saying that, it's a MRU project.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fallacy. It's a big fallacy. You read for the president, guy decided that would be a retirement home. So, he has negotiated for the sale of Wologisi Mountain. The Wologisi Mountain has been negotiated. Another mountain has been negotiated is the Putu Mountain, but the Russians are giving them some tough time because they had a Putu Mountain initially from Ellington. That's why you see Zopen is so involved with the government from Grand Jide and Senator Zopen on a Putu Mountain area.
Mm-hmm.
So the guys said that, look, the guys who taking the Wologisi Mountain agreed that they're going to build a presidential area for the president in his hometown. He wanted somewhere in his hometown as remembrance.
So that thing almost looking a bribe. So we bail off for you. We bail off for you. Then you get
okay. You real analysis. Mm-hmm. So they put out some money. The cost is actually $10 million, but the biker himself is getting some kickback on the $10 million because if you look at the project, it's a $10 million project, but the quality of it is not actually $10 million.
That's right.
But they will tell people it's $10 million in its totality. So so that place is a presidential home for President Boakai. Now that the government is embarrassed, so they are saying it's presidential villa, and they are confusing and also saying it's a minor regional project. It's a blatant lie. It's a disaster. You don't even have paved road between Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia coming to that place, or a very powerful, strong, rare, organized road system. Okay? So they are lying. What they have done is that, as I speak to you again, we'll release some photos to you subsequently from Broadville, the Broadville, Ashland area. President Boakai is building another place there. Then Marshall Road, in Marshall there, he's building another palace in Marshall.
Wow.
Okay? Now, he's building another palace in Marshall. He also upgraded his house initially with $500,000, and he took that house up to another $500,000 again to put the security protection, the furniture, and additional equipment on our house. So the cost of President Boakai house in rehab, in terms of the new upgrading in its totality, before he became president, he spent $500,000 before inauguration day. So he has spent $1 million on that place. Clear cut. You remember when we blew alarm of Ami Modan's house, where they assigned EPL that Boakai was prepared to buy for $1 million? Remember I broke that story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But then they advised that the horse is too close to the road and the proximity is the main highway, and the horse is very low, the fence and all of those things. But the cut long matter short, the red cut long matter short is that this man is unserious. He doesn't love the striving masses of the people. You just bought a horse, you just bought 2 cars for $1.1 million. Your Visa card, just a scratch card, got $100,000 per year, $100,000 United States dollars, which that one was budgeted for. The embarrassment now is that presidential villa or quote unquote palace, there is no allocation in the budget for it.
That's right.
There's no budget line.
That's right.
They're talking about buying yellow machine. They even get the money here for Boakai paying who? So what President Boakai has done, he's upgrading himself. And the company that bay in that area is located on 19th Street down the beach side. They call it Monsignor. That Monsignor company is owned by a Kisi Sierra Leone guy, which is a relative to President Boakai. And in that compound, President Boakai's son has a special office there where they do dealing with mineral companies, iron ore, selling our resources. That's the headquarters right there in that same company. You can take your camera, I think it's MUSON_S. That's the name of the company, going down the beach on 19th Street.
Wow.
The company that doing the project. Yeah, I will send you, in fact, one of the tag on one of the workers' neck from the project site in Lofa County. But we cannot show the worker face, but I will send you the tag of one of the workers. Even they have little private security that they changed other than to EPS because the first photos that came up. I can send you the private security talking to someone also, but I don't want that person face into it. So we on top of that game. In fact, there was a drone that flew over that area, or to take the picture that you see the video.
The honorable, I don't know. The network. He should be back in.
Are you getting me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We getting you quickly.
Yeah, the line is very bad. But in conclusion, we just want to expose them that they criticize the CDC-led administration for all of these things, what they are doing worse.
Okay.
They are doing extremely worse, and dangerous they're doing worse. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Gray, for additional information. So Alexa, that is right down there.
Well, everything is being placed on the table.
That is right down there.
And I mean, this is not good at all.
Not good.
It is not good.
Terribly not good.
There's no other way to put it.
So the first rape that happened. So we're going to blame the two, then we go.
Then we're done. Yeah.
So we're giving you 2 minutes for us to go and give somebody money quickly. So *255*1#, 2 minutes. Just in 2 minutes, we'll give the first $5,000 up and hopefully we'll come back again and give another 5,000 before the calls in segment. Yeah, that's what we're trying to prepare. So in 2 minutes, star 255 star 1 hatch. If you play today, you do not win. You have the chance to win $100,000 on tomorrow, or you could win the 25K, or better still, you could be part of 5 of those individuals who will be winning 10,000 on tomorrow. So the first rape situation happened at the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Oh yeah.
The lady who accused
Francis
Humani.
Yeah.
Then President Baga said, I can start Francis Humani, for dating Bene. I will not even.
In fact, they said
I can't even arrest the puppy.
She doctored
Yeah,
the video.
they said they get lie
AI video.
So they left it. Before, when you say somebody raped, the person will arrest them, but they won't. They can question the witness. They can question the survivor, the alleged victim. They can question them. Now, beyond that particular one, yeah. So we will soon give the money. You'll keep it coming in quickly. We'll soon give the money. Beyond that one, the second one was the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Conor Gregor come and say he ain't got DNA, so he can't arrest the man. They leave looking for DNA. The man ran away. We are told the man not in the country. It passed. Then one night go come Ministry of Agriculture.
You asking if there been any threat from a family member? Yes, the family member saying they get money, so the case will go the way it wanted to go. That's what they've been saying. And for now, Miriam, they took her to the hospital. She getting treatment, and she with her intern now. They took her from Fartown to where the incident happened. She took her intern in town, and she's still receiving medical treatment. And people there trying to counsel her. But for him, he in jail, and no news from his ministry yet. For his family members, they talking about we should take the case from the court so we can bring it home for all to talk about it there. And my brother they saying no. So they too, they say some will refusing, they get money, they will do it the way they want to do it. So that what make it I want for it to be on social media for them to know that everything is not about money, better and rape, not something for somebody to play with. Yes, the investigation going on, and when the incident happened, he not tell the lady and put the lady outside his room. People started hearing when he caught the lady, put the girl in his room. He started playing loud music while he was sexually abusing the lady. So when people started hearing the music and the lady voice under the music, some people went to the door, started knocking it for him to put the girl outside. He refused to put her outside. The community dwellers and some other people, some boys, then came around. They started hitting his door forcefully. That's how they managed to get the lady out of his room, and then he got arrested from there. Because when they got there, he was caught in the act. And for now, the investigation is still going on. Like I said, if you want, you can go to Fartown. I will show you the place. I don't want to go there with you. If you want, you can go to Fartown where the incident happened tomorrow. They get people in there that you can go through your own investigation. You can go there and ask some questions. A lot of people were there when they caught him. So the minute you get to Mawa Clinic, you start asking questions because around there they living. The minute you get to Mawa Clinic, you start asking questions. You will get more than 50% that will explain what thing happened. So it's not something that people trying to make up a case. It's something where they caught him in the act.
Okay, it's not something why people trying to make out. That's something why they catch big rusted men at that. That's how you looking for. You heard it, guy.
So
you heard, listen to her again one more time.
I spoke with
the minute you get the Mawa Clinic, you start asking questions. You will get more than 50% that will explain what thing happened. So it's not something that people trying to make up a case. It's something where they caught him in the act.
The hell of a rusted man, they caught him in the act. And that's it, Alexa.
So
yeah, quickly before we go give our money out, then we go to the lines.
Can we give the money first?
Okay, so that's what it is. So you heard it. You heard it. The guy said you go to my wife. Oh, someone that you can tell you say the man rape.
And she's very accurate with that.
And Alexa,
she's accurate because
go ahead.
Because the incident happened a couple of days ago, and the next day someone actually shared the information with me. So we managed to have gone there, not to even ask the family directly, just community dwellers. And everyone attested that this guy, that's exactly what he does.
You see there?
Yeah, he is more like a pedophile.
You see there?
He likes small girls. Exactly.
Cheering.
small girls. When I'm saying small girls, not 18, 19, 20 upwards. No, he likes underage girls. So he is a pedophile.
And the lady got 14 years old.
14. That girl is an orphan girl, by the way. She lost her both parents.
Okay.
And the person who is taking care of her is an old lady, along with her children.
Mm-hmm.
So the incident happened where he had that people's daughter in his house from 9 p.m.
9
Oliver,
p.m. 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
Up to 1.
Let the person take the money first, then we'll come by and end it.
Yeah,
hello, how are you?
crazy.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
This is Skill from Freedom Radio. What's your name, sir?
Farmer Morris, my name.
Mr. Morris, you play the cash giveaway. That's why our record is showing us.
Yeah. I started playing since this morning.
Since the morning, and you are a winner of $5,000. Did you get it?
Yeah. I just received the message, sir.
Congratulations, my dear brother.
God bless you. God bless you. And God bless you. God bless the station. God bless the station.
Amen. Are you playing for the 100,000 tomorrow?
I'll start to play right now. I'm about to play.
Okay. Congratulations, my dear brother.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. And let's end on that issue. Go ahead.
So 9 p.m. up to
he kept the girl there until 9 p.m.
No, from 9 p.m.
Okay.
And you listen to the girl, just exactly what she's explained. That's exactly what people explain.
Kept the 14-year-old child.
Exactly.
Agriculture Ministry honorable.
And then we managed to have
all the government ministry raping you.
2 members of the little girl's family.
Agriculture Ministry 1, Ministry of Even Sport 1, Ministry of Internal Affairs 1. So the government leading the humanitarian 3-0 in rape. Government 3, citizens 0 rape.
How devastating this is.
Rescue rape tournament. Government 3, citizens 0. Go ahead.
And you can cross 14.
All the children are 14. Yeah.
So I spoke to 2 members of the family.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to one of her big brothers or her uncles, Momo, and we also spoke to another person.
Rape FC.
Exactly. And they explained exactly what happened. In fact,
how are we talking about?
When the family went there, he told them the girl is not here.
Rape regime.
He told them that little girl was not in his house.
Why ain't keeping the girl in the room?
Exactly. At all.
Rapist administration.
And according to reliable information, they saw that guy erected. I don't know if you can put it in simple like brain English.
No, he already standing.
Yes.
Rapist.
Even though he had denied
that the won't rescue the country. Rapist.
He had denied that little girl was not there. They met him erected. And then when the people say, oh no, we need to find our daughter, and boom.
When they go for the donor, they met this morning.
They saw her.
Instead of putting the people's daughter in school, you are raping her. That the rescue you came to rescue there?
They saw her.
That the rescue you came to rescue there?
So you can imagine.
That the rescue you came to rescue there?
And the police went there, took him to, the police station. He spent the night there.
And
he was sent out.
Poor citizen 0. Government rapist 3.
So for me, I think this is becoming a trend, because if it were an ordinary alleged rapist, you will have that guy to be in detention awaiting trial. If it were an ordinary alleged rapist,
imagine
you will have the loudest voices.
Imagine 3 in less than 2 years
everywhere. You will listen to them.
Government leading a citizen 3-0 in rape, 3 different rape cases,
and they're members of this government.
Oh, so the Bangladesh rape.
They're members of this government who were seen in several different rape protests or march in this country.
Yeah, all of them were protesting. Stephen Johnson and Bo Ali,
a lot of them
protesting for rape.
And at about that time, they said it was in the interest of Liberians, as they're against all forms of violence against young girls and women.
At that time, it was not government official raping children. People used to be raping their relatives, then all in the communities.
They said they were standing up against rapists. They were standing up to end sexual violence, rape against women and girls in Liberia, and that was not political.
When they came down, they started raping.
They're here now.
They're raping.
And you have members
3-0
of this government.
Government 3
allegedly raping
young
girls.
Citizen 0
who are 14-year-old girls.
Government 3, citizen 0.
And then the same energy,
rapist regime,
the same treatment that will be given to an ordinary alleged rapist.
Instead of rescue mission, it is a rapist mission.
That's not being used on their own government officials.
Raping mission.
And we'll go back to J. Brian McGill.
It's terrible.
He did what he did, allegedly.
Terrible.
And everyone talked about it.
Raping mission.
Greg, who is to be professional, who is to be empathetic and compassionate.
He said he want test first.
He talked about DNA
Before putting somebody in
calling
jail.
international partners.
So once you, I'm calling you, was somebody rape right now? You want to commit one small iron ball or go on a setup. A young related to that ball who can say go on when he rape. They carry in the police station. You're more bad G. The police will not jail except they do DNA.
And
Because that's how funny the thing is.
Interestingly, around that same time that J. Brian McGill was being talked about, another ordinary man also raped a little girl. I think she was 12 or something, or she's 12 or something.
Raping FC.
And they're talking and carrying script.
Yeah, raping mission.
So this is really senseless.
Raping mission.
This is really senseless.
You heard what the guy said? The family were boasting. Oh no! And the ministry said nothing else.
And this guy, this guy in question, they have they even wanted to say let's discuss the thing family with
raping government
because the family little girl is staying with their Muslims,
raping
so
mission.
He wanted to use that as a shield. You already have maybe something as a tradition, early marriage, and this that, so we can handle this.
So raping the boy hiding on a rescue. They put so raping mission to the Liberian boy and they call it a rescue. The boy even know they saw raping mission to your government 3, citizen 0.
And this is not funny.
Oh, but that funny thing we're talking. So
this is not funny. I have been one of the people. Oliver is aware of that. When I firstly joined Freedom FM,
rapist,
we launched a Trust No One campaign against rape. We still had George Weah as president.
Oh yeah.
But we were concerned
and
about.
We were leading rape advocacy in this country.
That was strongly supported by even some of the members of George Weah's administration.
And most of the perpetrators, the alleged perpetrators, were family members, people from community. Exactly. And there was no instance where a government official appointed by President Weah was involved.
Reportedly, we did not get any.
There was no information of such.
If it happened, I didn't get any report.
If it happened, that information would have come out.
Yeah.
But the government that came to rescue the country from rape, the government is now leading the country 3-0 in rape.
Ministry of Youth and Sports.
That's supposed to be in charge of youth development.
To handle youth development.
To enhance young people growth.
And a 14-year-old girl,
instead of growing the children, they are raping the children.
It's basically on a way to becoming a youth.
Imagine that I want to report out. What about the other raping that going on to that SKD, to that stadium? That stadium will be like that. You can be raping in that stadium, nobody will know.
Oh my God.
So they bought in there raping in that stadium. That's what they're doing. So they are just raping.
The survivors have to be protected. The survivors have to get justice.
Raping mission. That's what they want.
Imagine how traumatizing it is.
This was never a rescue mission.
Imagine.
This was purely intended for raping.
Lives in the same community. So just imagine that little girl going back there and seeing a person.
It's devastating.
Who inflated both physical and emotional.
It's devastating.
Pain.
So they are bringing drugs. They are bringing drugs to the country. The last time, they're bringing drugs to the country. They are doing nothing about the drugs. The last time I saw the president taking picture with a drug suspect, the man who they caught with drugs, the president was taking picture with him. President Baga was taking picture with him. Drug killing the children now. The drug in the country now ain't making children to sleep anymore. We had the children to be sleeping. Sleeping with then they're playing the zombie music on a. Nana, the children not even sleeping. By the time they close their eye, they die. As soon as the eye was spark, they're not deaf. So you got drugs, then you paying 10 million naira property for Baka info. Then you buy two Lexus vehicle for him that costs 1.2 million USD. Then you are raping the people.
What the Liberians
Then you beating the motorcyclists, you seizing the bikes. You take their money for registration, then you're not allowing them to come to town. Then if Yana boys and girls who sort of sell on Magnet Street to pay their children's school fee, you flock them, you move them from on the road. Then you are breaking people's homes, you paying your friends who got money, you using fake court documents, fake land deed. People live to a place 50 years, their whole life they spend to the place 50 years they spend there. You go, you find fake deed and go to somebody and say, we'll send police behind you. Go clear that property. You are inflicting you're inflicting hardship on the people. That thing they call rescue mission. It was a raping mission you were introducing. And that's how I conclude in 1 minute and go take calls.
All I have to say is, number one, it is a sad thing to have a government that should protect the lives of citizens, whether young children, young people, or the elderly, and they're here as though this is cosmetic. Because I remember, and there are pictures, there are videos where you will see ministers, directors, and members of this rescue mission in protest. I used to be a part of different protest action or march against sexual violence in this country. If you can listen to one of our programs, Women Spotlight, if you've been following that program, you know we've been talking about it plenty of time, right? So we have a lot of them. Some of them were even people who were saying, oh, we're friends to, some of the organizers and all that were in it for Liberia. And today they have different positions in this government. Serious positioning from the Ministry of State
Raping mission
to this other ministry. I'm yet to listen to how vocal they were now, to be vocal as they were.
Okay.
I'm yet to get that. So it means you people were not, or you people are not against these forms of violence. You people are not even against drugs or whatever.
You were pretending.
You were using that as a medium
to come to power and do the very thing you are criticizing.
And now you are the government of today. Use your influence, use your power, use the different ministries to fight these same
raping government
cases. But then your people who's supposed to be happy, they're raping.
Rapist administration.
From the Ministry of Youth and Sports,
Internal Affairs.
You go to Internal Affairs,
Agriculture.
Now Ministry of Agriculture.
So 14-year-old.
What else has not been reported?
Transfer zipper down.
You say Joe, where is a lady 14 military hospital, 14 days. So you're finished taking, you're taking everything back now.
14 Gobacho market, everything. 14 military hospital. Come to power now. You sort of pay 14 Lover Highway. You sort of be paying 14 school, 14
day. You're 14-year-old.
But your owner, let's have that smart. That's smart thing. You're saying, very smart.
Say you want to take all the project and you take the 14.
They were blaming Joe. We have a Nimi everything 14 military hospital, 14 Gobacho market. You come to power now to do your own 14. That 14 victim, Ministry of Youth and Sport. 14 victim, Ministry of Agriculture. They get from Ministry of Internal Affairs passing 14. So that 14. So the 14-year-old children are no longer 14. Safe. The 14-year children ain't safe anymore in the country. This is pathetic.
And we have had over 2,000 plus reported rape cases.
Oh yeah.
The Ministry of Gender, the Minister of Gender. I don't even know if we have a Minister of Gender.
We need to bring Parklight on the show, maybe tomorrow or so.
Yeah, I will try to get him. Yeah. I don't know if we still have the Minister of Gender. Because we can't get nothing.
Okay.
They're gonna nothing happening. You're sitting. Greg telling you say you need DNA. Then you Minister of Gender. You're there. So this is BS, yo.
Oh yeah.
You should be protecting children. Yeah. You should be rescuing
the
children.
The truth of the matter is they have
people.
legitimized raping.
I don't know when they changed the rape law.
No, it has not changed.
I don't know when was that because
Greg is doing his own thing. Greg is doing his own thing. Greg is but Greg is the protection one for the guys now.
Greg should understand the rape laws.
No, Elisa. I mean,
they did a 14.
The country has become so unsafe to the point where a very good follower of our show, Alexa, was robbed. Over $4,000 was stolen from him. On the way from Rare. We're going to talk to him on the phone very shortly. We're going to talk to him. Don't mention Greg. When the government is about to do wickedness, they can send Greg. You want to know? Motoke?
Content creation.
When the government wanted to kill citizen Kinjo, who did they send? The police. Who's the head of the police? Greg. When the government wanted to force speakership from the legitimate speaker to the illegitimate speaker, who did they send? Greg. When the government wanted to make the motorbike children hungry, after stealing from them through registration, through vehicle registration and license and everything, and they wanted to punch them off the road, who did they send? Greg. When the government wanted to deprive Liberian citizens at the Ministry of Transport from their legitimate constitutional jobs, statutory jobs, who did they send? Greg. Ministry of Transport, take the whole thing from there. Instead of Transport Minister signing Java lesson now, who's signing the Java lesson now to SKD? Greg. So Greg is in the news. He's the MVP for the administration for the wrong reason too. Let him continue. But this is terrible. Unsafe.
So if you are protecting officials of government who are allegedly raping young girls, 14-year-old girls, so imagine you're not even taking action, but then you're using your energy on ordinary rape alleged rapists,
which is terrible.
So what will happen at the end of the day? No one will want to report this because you're going to say, "Oh, Greg will say we're going for DNA," even though you number one, Oliver, when they tell you say, "Oh, they rape the gay," they send you to some kind of medical area to show. Once Latin can, you already know what's up, and it happened with a leg case.
So the truth of the matter is the government is shooting rapists, and it is an indirect indication that the government has endorsed raping. Your small money. We now live in a country where rape
that 14 to 14
is being tolerated. Let me tell you something. What happened? Let me tell you something. What happened to one of our? You remember Abraham Ducle? He used to call from Claratown.
Yeah.
And Ducle. I think I saw his call coming. Ducle should call us right now. We want to talk to him for a couple of minutes, and I hope people can hear his story. This is one young man who has been following Freedom FM from day one. The man doing a little business in red light. He hustle in the day. In the evening, he would choose to come home. We come and go to the lines. We just want to talk to him quickly, then we'll go to the lines. He's hustling in red light. When he didn't come to a plane in Claratown. On the keke. That's how terrible the country has become. While on the keke, coming Alexa, criminals jacked his what they call criminals jack his bag. Mr. Duke, quickly, we got 2-3 minutes before we go to the lines. Sorry about your situation, but we want the librarian people to know exactly what your experience is. What's happening? I mean, what happened to you that day? Abby? I don't know. If you're listening, we are not hearing you. Abby Duke, we're not hearing you. It cut the phone off and called us back, right? His money was what the bag was jacked over 4,000 or 5,000, and you know the time you can get the time the money can be for you. That's when they can steal from you. That's how terrible it is. Let's talk to Dukley. Dukley, are you there?
Hello?
Go ahead. Let's hear you. Hello, Abraham. You are live.
Yeah, fine. How you doing?
I'm okay. We are only concerned about you. We heard the story about you being robbed during the course of the weekend. So what is the situation? How much we talking about? How did it happen?
This one Saturday I was on my way home. Normally I was having business in Clarendon for many years, but the business community I decided to just come to red light. This one Saturday I was on my way going home in the evening time. From Monday to Saturday, our whole week ourselves, $11, US dollars, everything. Kind is very much disgusting. This is my first time, experiencing this thing. Since I was born, I never experienced this thing. It's very disgusting. But my fear is that the people money, people money also involved.
So they jack the jack the money from you. How did it happen?
They checked the bag. I was sitting down in the keke. Especially because I was sitting down in the keke, I can't even know somebody that really coming to me. They may check they are two on the bike. They check the keke, small move for them. Up to present time, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So the money that the people money, none of that ain't worrying me. I'm not laughing, brother. So that's why I trying to inform you so you can.
So we heard the situation, and we just thought to give you the space to explain what happened to you. Did you report it to the police station?
No, I didn't report to the police station because the reason being I was not having anything again that somebody have to pay my transportation to go home. Again, if you report to the police station, that process because I take 3 bikes to follow them. All the 3 motorbikes and not following the people. So that's why I was weak because I was confused. I didn't report to the police station. I'm not looking to the police station, really. Because I'm ready to see first before reaching to Stephen Tobo. What I'm coming for really. See first before reaching to Stephen Tobo. I'll play the meeting, I'll take my okay.
At this level, what do you want? Do you need a loan? You want people to credit you? You want people to assist you in paying back? How much are we talking about?
And right now, I know people. If I will not demand the total amount. I wouldn't want to restart. I just want to restart my business because only business I know of. I don't know anything. I can't go and beg and do anything because only my business I know of.
So what the size of anything where you can start with? $1, $2, what is it?
Oliver, for me, if anybody able to help me, even 1,000 will make people everything. I need clarity. I'm not going anywhere. We do people anything. I mean, we'll just take the time where I will be able to go. I will be paying small money. Even the man who I can take my goods, the man told me that I have to pay his money before he even start giving me goods. I even wanted to send you the receipt, the money, the receipt that I have for you.
Okay, all right. So we'll find additional time to have this conversation. Can you call the number that people can reach out to you on? Your telephone number? Can you call that?
Yes, 086.
Take your time. 086
26
45 086 2645 21 086 26 4521.
Yeah, this is my number. I'm a personal number. So anytime anybody call me, I can get.
So if the person got $1,000 to give you, you will be able to pay it back if they want the money back. You can sign paper.
Yeah, we can sign people. Yeah, I can carry the person to my house. You see, I read the class and I live here. I'm not even funny.
Okay.
I don't want anybody that ever help me, let it help me because none of us are speaking time. I don't even know what to say. I don't have anything. Anything, absolutely, I don't have anything. Even the old man that carried me to the house, he didn't want to give me $2,000 to put in my pocket. A very disgusting time, seriously.
Okay, Abi. We will share your concern with people and see whether somebody is willing to lend you that money and maybe you pay back later.
Okay, thank you very much, Boston, for the opportunity.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Alexa, he has been one, but you know Abi Duklin now from Clariton. You always been calling on the radio for over 5, 6, 7. Over 7 years.
I'm so sorry that.
I mean, that's terrible. So according to him, if somebody willing to gain loan, he will pay back. You want to make free will donation, to help him bounce back. You make that business a full guy. I mean, he's a whole librarian right now, born here, did everything here, and that's the situation. But call us on 086 500 104 0776. We have his numbers. If you want to reach out, you can reach out to us. We'll give you a number inbox. And you can make any contribution you want to make towards his situation if you are touched. But he will also be willing, if somebody is willing to give him loan, he won't mind signing paper with you. I can witness it. He's a very strong businessman. I can even serve as a witness. I wish I was in the position, to do that. But that's exactly where we are. 086 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. This is just a clear testament to how unsafe our streets are.
The NTA can be using
the crime rate
to recall.
When it says smaller protests in the place, police running there. Our streets are not safe. But when it says smaller protests, you have to take the whole police and carry them there.
The NTA can be
but in the night, the roads are terrible. You see it?
Your use
crime is on the increase.
To protect
a strong Liberian businessman is about to run out of business. It's about to run out of business because you got crime on the increase in the country. I mean, this is so pathetic. It's very sad. And I wish help will come his way, in time to come. But let's go and see if we can squeeze in few calls on all of the issues we've been talking about. 086 500 104 0776 104 104 are all numbers to join the conversation. Let's talk to this first person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Hello.
Go ahead, sir. Quickly, no time.
Yeah, my name is Hassan. I'm resident at Geneva Road.
Go ahead, Hassan. Let's hear you, sir.
Okay, let me applaud you guys in studio there for the discussion on the topic of the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
we get really meaning we really got to stand strong when it comes to the party people.
Because the government raping now.
Because the minute leading on, the problem. You got to find me to because I know that more people will come for the minute, so we got to find me to score out to go. Yeah, because if we don't score out to go, they got to control the league. Because they got to change the way next year for me. They got a lot of people.
Okay. Thank you, my dear brother. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Thank you. This is Edmund Carr, the visual impaired that keep working with the fire to deliver. I don't know why they had to give me a raise the new rapists. Because the black government is telling all year now that when somebody raped, they are going to do all the investigation and get all the prima facie in the word of the police IG before prosecution. They were even doing the mathematical calculation for legal detention. Only over Brian Magee, the police IG had to do mathematical calculation for legal detention where it's 24 plus 24 according to him for the 8 hours. But when it comes to other people, that mathematical calculation is not done. So the government, instead of they coming to rescue the Liberian people, they are not being referred to as government are here to rape. They are not raping 40 years everywhere, 40 years. Where are we headed? We have to be able to be able to prosecute the guys up to present as we speak. Nothing is there of Brian. So I say Brian has left the country. So I say Brian is here. The government is saying nothing about it. Now they all for agriculture now join the list. So where are we?
Thank you.
Take us to this project. Take us to this project. This project in Los Angeles is for black guy. And you can't tell me these people want to steal this project all over here. That huge project that is going on over there, $10 million. It's not small money. How will you be paying presidential laws? You take it for the capital city of Benjamin. So a lot of people can't clear it. Where to get that money for? We will take that information and gotta provide it.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead, 1 minute. Go ahead, let's hear you. Hello, how are you?
Yes, me. I want to put my name on this issue. 1 minute, I'll call you back and put my name. But on the Robert issue, okay. I like all our Labrador National Police have raided. Okay, just in my head, right? My girl, look at my daughter's school fees. I run my girl. Who they are getting in the net? I want to tell my raided. Police better have that my money from my check. So all my money away from me that day, that night. That's what you're telling me. I tell the boy, when you take my money away from me, go see. Say, oh, you swear me. I said, yeah, that's why you took away my money. That's the reason why the police was dying one more. Police are robbing our money. They're taking motorbike.
Okay, all right, my brother. And today, Abraham Tukwe is a victim. He's looking for assistance, so we hope somebody will reach out. Let's talk to Lawrence Spencer. Go ahead, Lawrence, quickly.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for the privilege.
$10 million project in 4 years. The government said a government project, but no groundbreaking. They didn't tell us about it until the video started leaking.
For me, I'm happy. Okay. That brother paid more property. The Liberian people, their level of godliness is mind-boggling. We told these people kind. I mean, here I'm more as a Mr. Cummings, right? I used to call your show during the campaign time, and our opinion on national politics are always been clear. We told the people, President, according to you guys, President, we are not performing. I mean, yeah, Mr. Cummings, clear caution for moving like Biafra. I mean, Braga record couldn't help some of us to say we ever dream about making somebody like that president of our country. This old man is wasteful. There's a man who became vice president for consecutive 12 years. As he was living with property at his house. The man fed it for the Liberian people that he was managing on loan. So how can this man manage 5 million people properly? Today, that other funky of the deputy minister, the minister of information, who will go about abusing everybody who disagree with the government, cannot come clear to tell about the property info here. So like you said, apparently you guys see every one of us drink water in our nose that we're saying like, Some of us know we have hell on our shoulders. I mean, it's like where our Syria country, what we saw in Nepal the other time. I mean, we said that people will be on the street because you cannot deceive the population like this. You criticize President we are from Monday to Sunday, from morning to evening, that everything. I mean, that President we are there was bad, and today is that all you can offer the population? I mean, you're reaching yourself at the detriment of poor people.
Okay.
Look at KOK when you live in a town. Look at how people are struggling. What happened to the NTA? There's no public transport. All of these things broken down. And all we see Braga doing today, here, they are flying private jet. I mean, the people, they are begging luxury.
Okay.
The very poor people in the slum that cannot listen what can become the other t-shirt. People are getting over their heads. They are the ones suffering. Thank you, KOK.
Thank you, Lawrence. We'll leave you right there. We'll go to the spokesperson of the civil rights movement. Go ahead.
Thank you, Kai. And I join you from Upper Conway.
Go ahead.
Let me say thanks to you and say, Liza. Everything that you spoke about, Kai, is happening. It's kind of thing that when you think about you want to do something to yourself. What I say is that the people said that rescue government, they have come to liberate Liberian people. That President Baka will not see that this man are living life. So saying in old age, when you become president, you do something good. But we want to see is on the opposite side. I think President we are done with money President Baka. Because you can pay 10 million building horses in your fair in Foya. Then government put money in part to PPC. The Liberian law they found it, part to the PPC law. Like mosquito and I go to if they come in on bill for when you get somebody on your side and you go do 10 million project is a wrong thing. I go raping our children. You see what people are doing? Why are people doing those things? They are wrong time. They are wrong to our country. You see, if you say you can't liberate the people, you can't rescue the people. Then you do that. And when you're not children is falling around here, what the problem is it? Huh? What happened is what happened to the poor Baka? You do wrong time. They make the wrong thing. Oh, when you're wrong, they're not both sorry all year and there. They take 10 minutes. Both sorry there. They take 10 minutes. Anybody just think all year there. They won't be lying all year and there.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute quickly. We got to go.
Yeah, Oliver, good evening. This is my watching.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening to Lesa. My son Oliver Khan and Maurice today because to play that I check it.
Yeah, Abraham Duclay, our man.
Duclay.
Yeah.
It happening our community, yeah. They check it there. The only thing I want be 2 hours on Oliver Khan in New Jersey. Yeah, that's so the training get into that. I say yes, guess what? Yes, Saturday. The woman how baby on her back on a motorbike. With a bed on a woman, they try to jack that woman with a baby from under the bus. Nothing one in the bag. When they want to go to his house, the baby in the bag. That woman will be a woman yet and then go Saturday. So I read problem coming in the country yet. Yeah, they just got spending 10 minutes to pay us. They have shipped too much in the country all over can. They have shipped too much after they try working to people, stealing for people. I want to say sorry to him. Let go, catch somebody how to help him.
Okay.
And that is the Oliver Khan. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We talk to this person and we take one more and go home. Go ahead. Let's hear you, sir.
Good evening, KOK.
Good evening, my dear brother.
Good evening, Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my name is Benjamin and I join you from India this evening. So to the issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let us establish a fight. So there are something the public is missing. If the government says that the house that is being built in Lofa is a government project or is a presidential villa. So we all know that Vanjama is the capital city of Lofa County.
Mm-hmm.
Why the project was
Foya?
implemented in Vanjama?
Yeah, why
Foya? So we should establish a fight. These are things that also taken into consideration.
Okay.
So the government should be clear when it comes to this. Foya will be the best suited location for this presidential villa because it is the capital city for Lofa County and is much accessible.
Okay.
Thank you for your 4 minute time.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you. We'll talk to the other person quickly. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
How you doing? Okay.
We are
How
great.
you doing to LF?
Mm-hmm.
The Liberian people.
Go ahead. Quickly, we got to go.
My name is Brown Lafonti from the United States.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Liberians need to start standing up. And sometimes when you say it, people say, then the people, look, the level of betrayal that is ongoing in Liberia, the level of corruption. Look, okay, no country is taking our country serious. I'm telling you, okay, these guys, all of them fly for Liberia, they came here, they spend money, gather people, they say, you can't eat, they call it Liberia Diaspora Conference. Meet to enjoy themselves. Look, okay, you talk about the rape issue, but you know why? Sometimes our people got a saying. They say when you came here, you will see.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother. You are the last person on this segment of the conversation. We'll return here. As we are leaving, remember, protect your children. You are not only protecting your children against drugs, you are even protecting them against rapists in government. That's how bad the country has become. We're protecting our children from drugs, so drugs can kill them. Then we're protecting the girls' children again from government officials who are on a mission to raping mission instead of rescue mission. We'll return on tomorrow, Alexa. Have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye-bye.
You asking if there been any threat from the family